Let's start with Marie Moreau, because if you strip Gen V down to its beating heart, it's her. She started Season 1 as a girl haunted by trauma, wielding a power that was grotesque, alienating, and deeply personal, manipulating her own blood. At first, it felt small, like a curse more than a gift. But by Season 2, that power isn't just growing, it's evolving. And by the time we hit Episode 5, we're not looking at the same Marie. She's crossed into territory that makes her something far more dangerous, and maybe even something world-changing. Her upgrade isn't just about blood anymore. It's about life itself. She can use her powers to heal, to manipulate the body on a cellular level, and to reshape the battlefield in ways no other Supe can. Think about that. Homelander is terrifying because he embodies brute force. He has overwhelming power with no real counter. But Marie? She represents the first Supe whose abilities could potentially neutralize someone like him, not by punching harder, but by literally targeting his body in ways even he can't anticipate. Imagine a fight where it's not about lasers and fists, but about arteries closing, oxygen being cut off, and cells turning against you. That's nightmare fuel, even for someone as untouchable as Homelander. This theory explains, the show isn't rushing this. Episodes 1 through 5 build her carefully, layering in not just the power, but also the psychology. Marie doesn't want to be a weapon.
You want to get out of here? You do exactly what I say. No pushback, no bullshit.
I'm not going to be your weapon.
She doesn't crave domination. And that makes her more dangerous, because the world around her, Godolkin, Vought, even the boys themselves, are going to see her as exactly that, the ultimate weapon. Her biggest challenge isn't just learning to control her abilities, it's deciding who gets to benefit from them. Does she side with her friends, with Butcher and his crusade? Or does Vought sink their claws into her, twisting her into the very thing she's been fighting against? And this is where the ripple hits the boys. Imagine Butcher hearing about a girl who can control blood at will. You think he's going to ignore that? No way. He'll see her as the key to leveling the playing field. But here's the twist. Butcher's not exactly the type to nurture someone like Marie. He'll want to use her. He'll push her to weaponize her power against Homelander, against Vought, against anyone who stands in his way. And while that might sound like justice, it could just as easily corrupt her, turning her into the thing she fears most. That moral dilemma, that's the connective tissue between Gen V and the boys. Now, let's widen the scope. Marie's not the only one changing the game. By Season 2, Episode 5, the whole Godolkin crew has stepped into new territory. Kate's psychic manipulation? It's no longer just a party trick. It's the kind of power that could rewrite history itself, bending minds on a scale that rivals Vought's propaganda machine. Jordan's gender-shifting ability, once a symbol of identity and self-acceptance, is evolving into a tactical advantage that makes them one of the most versatile Supes alive. Andre's magnetism, Sam's unpredictability. Every single one of these upgrades paints a bigger picture. Gen V isn't about kids learning to survive college. It's about building the next generation of Supes, who could either liberate or destroy the world. And this is where things get really interesting. Episodes 1 through 5 are subtly telling us that the lines between heroes and villains are blurring faster than ever. Homelander isn't just a tyrant, he's a symbol of what happens when absolute power is unchecked. But Gen V is showing us the gray zone, people like Marie who could be saviors or executioners depending on who gets to them first. The question isn't just, can anyone stop Homelander anymore? It's, should anyone even try if the person who replaces him could be just as bad? Now let's theorize where this is heading. Imagine a crossover moment where Marie finally comes face to face with Homelander. The scene writes itself. Him towering over her, smug and unflinching, convinced she's just another rookie Supe. And then, bam! His nose starts to bleed, his vision blurs. His body betrays him in a way he's never experienced. For the first time, Homelander feels fear. That single moment could redefine the stakes of the boys. Because if Homelander is no longer invincible, everything changes. But it also paints a target on Marie's back the size of a continent. And don't forget Vought. They've always been masters of manipulation, and they're not going to let someone like Marie slip through their fingers. Picture the headlines, the healer Supe who can save lives. They'll dress her up as a savior, parade her around as proof that Vought creates heroes, not monsters. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, They'll train her, control her, and twist her until she's just another tool in their arsenal. The brilliance of Gen V is that it forces Marie to constantly question, is she saving people, or is she just another cog in the machine? Episodes 1 through 5 already show the cracks forming. Marie's relationships are strained, her trust in the system is breaking, and yet she keeps stepping up, helping when she doesn't have to, fighting when no one else will. That's the thing about her. She's not like Homelander. She doesn't want the crown, she just wants to survive, and maybe, finally, to belong. And that's exactly what makes her dangerous. Not to us, but to the people in power. Because someone who doesn't want power is the hardest person to control. So what does this all mean for General V? It means the show isn't just about campus drama anymore. It's about birthing a revolution. Marie's upgrade, Kate's manipulation, Jordan's adaptability, they're not accidents, they're signals. Godolkin isn't producing the next batch of celebrity heroes. It's producing the next generation of challengers to Vought's empire. And whether they realize it or not, every choice they make is setting the stage for a war that will spill directly into the boys. And what does this mean for the boys? It means Homelander's era of dominance is cracking. It means Butcher might finally have a chance. But at what cost? It means Vought is about to face a threat they can't spin away with PR campaigns. The neat little boxes, heroes, villains, rebels, they're all shattering. And at the center of it all is a girl who started her journey covered in her own blood, ashamed of her power, now standing on the edge of becoming the most important Supe in the entire universe. Here's the bottom line. Episodes 1 through 5 of Gen V Season 2 are more than just character beats. They're blueprints. They're showing us how the dominoes are lining up. Marie isn't just a character. She's the fulcrum. She could be the key to saving the world from Homelander, or the spark that burns it all down. And the fact that we don't know which way she'll go, that's what makes this story so thrilling. So when we ask, what does this mean for Gen V and the boys, the answer is simple. It means the endgame has already begun. The future of Vought, of Homelander, of Butcher, of everyone. It's all about to hinge on a blood manipulator who never wanted to be special in the first place. And if you thought things were messy before, just wait. Because the real war hasn't even started yet. Marie finally reunited with her sister Annabeth in General V Season 2, Episode 5, but rather than being a joyful family get-together, the Moreau sisters crossed paths in Elmira, mirroring the twist everyone expected in Season 1. With Godolkin having a secret facility where they kept Supes, many fans expected Annabeth to be a prisoner in the woods despite not having powers. General V's first season was filled with gripping drama and shocking moments. But after one highly anticipated reveal didn't happen, Season 2 has taken this rumored twist and made it so much worse than anyone could have expected. The spin-off second season hasn't pulled any punches and has been just as dark as its freshman year, if not even darker. After Chance Perdomo tragically passed away, a heavy emphasis has been put on what happened to Andre in Gen V Season 2, alongside how it has impacted his closest friends. The show has respectfully honored Perdomo while making his character's death integral to the story and the main characters' motivations, creating a truly compelling narrative. Andre's fate isn't the only bleak storyline in Season 2, though, as Cypher's manipulation of his students and Marie's links to Project Odessa in the boys' universe have led to some tense sequences. However, Episode 5 just provided the show's darkest swerve yet by finally revealing the truth about Marie's sister, and it completely flipped viewers' original expectations. Marie's reunion with her sister mirrors the twist we all expected from Gen V's Season 1. Image credit, Brooke Palmer / copyright Amazon / courtesy Everett Collection. Marie finally reunited with her sister Annabeth in General V's Season 2, Episode 5, but rather than being a happy family get-together, the Moreau sisters crossed paths in Elmira, mirroring the twist everyone expected in Season 1. With Godolkin having a secret facility where they kept Supes, many fans expected Annabeth to be a prisoner in the woods, despite not having powers. Unfortunately, Season 1 ended without any evidence of Annabeth's presence, casting doubt on the possibility that Vought had kidnapped her. Sadly, Season 2 revealed that the corrupt organization had indeed kidnapped Marie's younger sister, leading to a heartbreaking reunion between the two in Elmira, as they utilized Annabeth to test Marie's abilities under extreme pressure. After Kate staged an escape from the facility, Marie went to free Annabeth only to find her lying in a pool of her own blood. Despite all signs pointing towards her being dead, Marie's powers miraculously healed her sibling at the expense of her friends' comfort, making the whole ordeal a perfect reversal of Season 1's most popular Woods theory.